Hey, it's Sabrina. So I already filmed my April TBR, like I pre-filmed it a while ago, and then I decided I wanted to participate in the Unicorn Read-a-thon. The Unicorn Read-a-thon is being hosted by Roya at Unicorn Hunter Books and a couple other booktubers. I will link everything down below, but the Unicorn Read-a-thon is basically a readathon where you pick books that have mythical or magical creatures on the title or on the cover or actually inside of the book. And so I just decided I wanted to participate because there are a lot of good books that I've been wanting to read. So without further ado, I'm just going to share with you my April TBR and my Unicorn Read-a-thon TBR. So if I ever don't have makeup in a video, it's because I'm filming on a Saturday. Normally I film, I don't know, like during the week, and I usually always have my face done, but the weekends I try to give my skin a break and I don't wear makeup unless I have to, unless there's an event. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, let me share with you all the books I want to get to for the month of April. So the first book that I want to read is Dead Until Dark, and that is book 1 in the Suki Stackhouse series. This is a series that is based loosely off of so the TV show True Blood is based off of this book series. My friend Monica at Monica Fangirl, I'll link her channel down below also, has read this series and she was like, hey, I'm wanting to reread it, and her and I like to buddy read stuff together, so we decided why not, let's read this series. And so I'm so down for vampires right now, like I'm in the mood for that kind of thing. So that's the first book I want to get to. The second book I want to get to for the month of April is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I've started to read this and I'm about 30 pages in, and I've really enjoyed it so far. Like, I mean, I don't really know what it's gonna turn out to be, but it just says that TV Used wants to gain interest into Caraval, and this does include magic, which I like, and it came out in the month of March, so it's super new book, and I just hope that I love it. I mean, normally books that talk about circuses or carnivals or things like that, I'm kind of apprehensive because there's a couple books that I've read that I didn't like The Night Circus, but I hope this is great, and keep an eye out on my April wrap-up to see my thoughts on this book. So this next book is one that's recently blown up on BookTube because the third book of the trilogy has been released, and so this is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Get it right, Sabrina, get it together. And this book came out a while ago. It's not a new book, but my library had it, and I heard so many great raving reviews that I was like, you know what? I need to read this. It sounds super good, like up my alley. And if you don't know, it's basically a futuristic book about, is it dystopian? I think it's dystopian. So we'll see if I like it. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I hope so. And then this is the last book I want to get to. This is Hold Me Tight by Dr. Sue Johnson, 7 Conversations for a Lifetime of Love. I've really been on this self-help, relationship help kick, and I've been reading books that are going to better me as a person and hopefully improve my relationships with the people in my life. So I want to read this, and it's not a very long book. It's less than 300 pages. So I'm hoping that I gain some really fantastic insight from this book, and that it just makes my wildest dreams come true. So those are all the books that I want to read for the month of March outside of the readathon. Now let's talk about the 3 books that I want to read for the week of the Unicorn Readathon. The readathon starts on Sunday, April 9th and goes through the 15th, and you can basically pick any mythical creatures that you want. And so I'm going to share with you the books that I want to get to through this readathon. So the first one I want to get to is an audiobook, and this is The Titan's Curse, and this is book 3. Yeah, in the Percy Jackson series. I've read book 1 and 2 already, and I just have this, and I mean, come on, like, if not Percy Jackson, what other series has mythical creatures? I mean, they have Pegasus and demigods, so this is perfect for this readathon, and I'm so excited because I hope it's better than the last book. So the next book I want to get to is Of Poseidon by Anna Banks, and this is the first book in a mermaid trilogy, and I've been wanting to read this trilogy for a long time since it first came out. It has been super popular, and everyone in booktube has read this, and so I decided that I wanted to read it for this read-a-thon because anything with mermaids is like totally my jam. I wish I was a mermaid. And then the last and final book that I want to get to for the Unicorn Read-a-thon is a graphic novel, and it is The Graveyard Book Volume 1 by Neil Gaiman. Now, this doesn't necessarily have any like mythical, magical creatures. I mean, it has vampires, which I'm going to classify as like a magical creature. But I've never read the Graveyard book actually, so I thought, you know what, why not try to read this graphic novel? I mean, it looks so fantastic and I'm really excited, and it's a 2-volume graphic novel. So it's a 2-volume graphic novel. So it has like 1 or 2 more that I can get from the library, but I'm really excited about this and I hope that I love it. So those are all the books that I want to get to for the month of April and for the Unicorn Read-a-thon. Let me know down below if you're going to participate in this. I will link everyone so you can go check out their channels. But that is it. I will talk to you very, very soon. And of course, thanks for watching. So guess what? I finally read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Here it is. And I don't know, you guys, I just